Oops. Oh, I did it again. Oh well. What is up, guys? Crisis here. I am back right in this Warzone Gulch right now. I'm playing Arcane on my Mage this time around. Wanted to try out the other specs. I'll be doing another one as Frost eventually. But I just wanted to try out Arcane and see what's up. I tweaked the talent spec a little bit. I grabbed Icy Flows this time because I think being able to cast Arcane Blast while moving will be helpful. I dropped Great Invisibility for Cauterize because I don't feel like thinking. Oh, that dude's already dead. I don't even remember if I had Ring of... And the game crashed. Well, beta is beta, I suppose. Although I think that that's going to happen. It's been crashing a lot in the past couple days, so I wouldn't be too shocked if it continues to crash multiple times throughout this game, but that's no big deal, as long as I get to actually try out some of the skills. That's all I really want to do. Although their whole team's sitting in the graveyard, and I'm not too sure why. Okay. I don't really want to attack a Death Knight. I do the Death Knight. I do the Warlock. Oh, that dude's so dead. Yeah, he's kind of dead. Here, have a Ring of... Oh, Ring of Frost has a cast on now. I forgot all about that. That's kind of stupid. Oh, that was a nice blink right there. Thoroughly enjoyed that. Oh, he was whatever. I didn't even notice. This would be cool if... Really? Okay, then. Yeah, guess I'll wait for my team and not try to go save people. I have to remember Ring of Frost is a cast time. That's a lot different than on live. But it doesn't seem to have that delay. You seem to be able to just cast Ring of Frost and it instantly goes off. Which is kind of nice. If that's how it actually is supposed to work. Wow, and this has a long cooldown now. Yeah. I don't like the cast on the armors. That's really going to be annoying if you do a lot of battlegrounds. Because every time you die, you have to sit here for a second and a half while you cast that. Not a fan. Not a fan at all. But that's okay. It is what it is. I still don't have a mount on this character because it never got transferred over here. But that's okay. That's why I'm just kind of running my way places. God, this is hard without any crashing for days. Crashing for days. Alright. Yeah. So that's kind of annoying. Oh, that's quite the lightning there. It looks really kind of cool, actually. Alright, Arcane Missiles isn't that great without any stacks. Arcane Blast hits very hard, I've noticed. And so does that, apparently. That was Arcane Barrage. Alright, so that's worthless without stacks. It only hits for about 1400 a tick. I still just hang out in their graveyard. I guess I'll crash. Still just crashing for days. Here's something I can attack. So, I don't know, Arcane... I think Arcane's gonna be pretty decent. It seems like it's gonna be pretty decent. I haven't even used half the skills yet, but that's okay. Wish I could see up there. Stupid goblin. This is kind of painful with this amount of disconnects, not gonna lie. I might do another Arcane game, but actually probably not because it's been disconnecting for like a week now and I don't see that changing anytime soon. So, take what you can get, I suppose. You can tell people are disconnected because this game was full and now it's 8 on 8 because people... Now it's 9 on 8. Yeah, it's kind of bad, but that's what beta is, I suppose. I'm actually surprised. It was only crashing. Like, if you stand in places that aren't major cities, it usually doesn't crash. Like, if you're in a major city, it crashes in like 5 minutes. But I was in I don't even remember where I was, but I was outside of the major city for about 30 or 40 minutes while I was in this queue, and it didn't crash at all. So, kinda surprised it's crashing now, but it's disconnecting for days, still. Well, this is kind of insanely boring, and to top it off, I still don't have a mount on this character, so I still can't really do anything. And we're just sitting in their graveyard killing them over and over again, which is not that fun. But, as you can see, Arcane does a lot of damage, just like it does on live. And the Arcane Barrage hitting multiple targets is kind of good. I mean, that's not going to be that great in PvP, I don't think, just because, like, in arenas, there's not really that many situations where you want to hit multiple people. Unless you're running a cleave team, obviously. But I don't know. Well, more disconnecting. Isn't it? Or crashing, actually. But, yeah. I want to, like, actually, like, fight something. But apparently that's not happening. So, I'll just kill this Death Knight. Oh wow, I missed horribly. Oh, I guess I won't be killing that Death Knight because I'm going to disconnect again. This is ridiculous. Yeah. Not even getting to, like, use half the skills here. I do have Ice Flows, but I haven't really had a reason to use that yet, and I do have Deep Freeze, but I haven't really had a reason to use that yet either. I grabbed Deep Freeze out of this, I didn't grab Deep Freeze, what am I talking about? I grabbed Ring of Frost, rather, out of this tree here, just because the only other useful one, really, in this situation, would have been Frostra. I want to see Ice Ward in arenas. I think that that could be really, really good, just because of the short cooldown. I think that that could be really good for helping out teammates, peeling for your healers, and give you just an extra peel. Frost mages already have a ton, so if you play Frost, that could be really good. I'm interested in trying that. I'm also interested in, I actually want to play Frost too, and see how things changed. But that might be a few days, give them time to sort out the whole servers not ever working situation. And then I might, yeah. Oh, he has the legendary daggers. Kinda cool. This is pretty much just a damage test. This is nuts. As I was saying, this is more of just like a damage test, really, to see if Arcane, how much damage Arcane can do. It does a significant amount. I don't actually think it's more than on live, though. I mean, I think on live you actually have more burst than you do in this in the beta right now. I don't know. I've only ever played Arcane in arenas with other people. I mean, obviously when you crit something for 37,000 like that, then that's different. But that was also a monk who has no resilience, as we found out in my other video. I mean, it hits really hard with 4 stacks, you know, the 24k every hit, but yeah, I mean, it hits hard with 4 stacks, but I don't know how long you can really keep 4 stacks up. I mean, with 4 stacks it costs, I think, about 8,000-ish mana, which, I mean, it's obviously, I mean, it's not really that much, you know. You have 100,000, you can still cast it 10 times or so, but, and I mean, it hits really hard. It's 9,000 mana, but I just crit for 41k, so I mean, it hits. I wish I had nameplates on. That would have been smart. It hits really hard. It just doesn't. I don't know. It drains your mana too fast. And with Arcane's Mastery requiring you to have a high amount of mana, I don't really know how useful that's going to be. The Arcane Barrage hitting nearby enemies, though, is going to be good for cleave teams, definitely. If you run, like, with a Death Knight, I don't know why you would, But I guess that could be a pretty decent 3 team if you ran with a Death Knight. Or if you ran with a, even a Warrior. You ran like Mage, Arcane Mage, Warrior, like Paladin or Shaman. That could be pretty good. You can... So, okay, Arcane Charge increases the damage of Arcane Missiles, but using Arcane Missiles does not remove the charges. So, in a raid, you would probably be using Arcane Missiles. I can't imagine you'd use it in PvP just because it's like the 3-second channel, and you just, I don't know, I can't imagine using a 3-second channel in PvP would be that useful when you have other possibilities. The Nether Tempest, I just grabbed that just because I wanted to try it out. Obviously, you'd be using the Frostling in PvP, not that one, but I just wanted to see damage-wise how hard that hit. Oh, totally mistimed that. Why is he still immune to my stuff? Oh well. Yeah, I don't think you'd really be using Arcane Missiles that much in an arena, because in the amount of time you would use it, you could get an Arcane Blast off, which would hit harder. But I don't know. Definitely want to stack crit. That's another thing. My mage is not geared for Arcane at all. As you can see, I have a ton of mastery because I play Frost on live. We really made it a long time there before it crashed. But yeah, as I was saying, my gear is all mastery because I played Arcane, or I played Frost rather. So mastery is not that helpful to Arcane compared to crit. So in that regard, but I mean, I don't know. You do good damage with Arcane, that's for damn sure. I don't know if it's good enough, but I mean, I haven't played Frost. I don't know what the burst is like on Frost anymore. If the burst on Frost is still ridiculous like it is on live, if you can still get like 50% shatter combos, then I can't imagine Arcane would beat it. Fire might, just because Fire offers a lot of mobility and control too. But I can't imagine Arcane would beat it. Arcane doesn't really seem to offer that much. It really doesn't. I mean, you only have 4 skills. Nether Tempest, definitely. I just wanted to pick it up and try it. The damage is weak. Wow. Yeah, as I was saying, the Nether Bomb you would never pick up in PvP. I just wanted to try it to see damage-wise if it was of any use. The other talents, I mean, Cauterize is Cauterize. It is what it is. I don't really know if you take that over Cold Snap or Greater Invisibility. I don't know. The reduced Cold Snap only having a 3-minute cooldown is really, really nice compared to what it was. But it actually has a shorter cooldown than Ice Block, which is weird because you could just use Cold Snap every 3 minutes and then you could have another Ice Block. That's kind of strange. But anyways, wow, why am I not hurting this guy at all? Oh, yeah, there's this dude healing him. Alright, I'll kill this guy. Yeah, Nether Tempest you wouldn't grab. Cauterize, I don't think you'd take. Oh, Feared. I was like, why can I not blink? I wish they'd let me talk for a minute here. Ring of Frost, I mean, obviously I'm gonna have to see how the other talents all go. I could definitely see taking Ring of Frost though. It seems really, really good. Where it's it no longer has like that delay. You just kind of cast it and it works, from what I can see. It doesn't have like the 3-second delay or 2, whatever. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Anyways, the Ring of Frost not having the 2 to 3 second delay is probably going to be really, really helpful in arenas. But again, Frostjaw is decent. I mean, it's always good to have an extra CC available. Though I don't know if it shares DR with Sheep. If it shares DR with Sheep, then it's not going to be as great. I'm guessing it does, because I can't imagine that they would give you a skill that, like, I can't imagine that they would make it not available. Not DR, rather, with sheep, because that would just be a little bit nuts. What was I going to grab? Frostra. Really don't care about that. Where'd Frostra go? Are these in alphabetical order? Yeah, they are. Alright. So, if I frost drill this thing, that lasts 8 seconds, and then if I sheep it... Oh, well that's not gonna work with this fucking creature, not a... Whatever, I totally forgot. That shows how much PvE I've done on my mage. I don't even remember how polymorph worked. Yeah, I don't think that they would allow it to not share DR just because of the fact that it only has a 20-second cooldown. That would just be absurd, because you could freeze and silence for 4 seconds and then sheep 3 times for like 15 or 16 seconds or whatever it is, and then frost trail's back off cooldown again. You can have another 4-second silence, and you have your counter spell to lock people out with. So I can't imagine it doesn't share DR with sheep. But regardless, I'll be back later on with Frost to try out Frost, and I'll also be doing some Arms Warrior PvP videos. I'll probably have 1 to 2 Arms Warrior PvP videos, depending on how things go. So yeah, there will definitely be more of this. I just have to wait. It might be a couple days. The Frost could be up tomorrow. It could be up in a week. I don't know how long it's going to take for the service to stop disconnecting, because I'm not going to waste my time doing more of these when the servers drop you every 5 seconds, you know. But anyways, with that, I'm out. Peace, guys.